MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Minnesota Twins. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you can bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Jay Happ gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now to the plate, David Fletcher. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the AB now. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dero, how do they fight off elimination here on the road?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
So now to the plate, Jared Walsh, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. Popped up. Jeffers over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounder down the line at third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Andrew Heaney will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Andrew Heaney, I love this guy from the left side. Not afraid to throw strikes. Like a lot of lefties, inconsistency with the strike zone is the major problem. But if he's getting his breaking stuff over, look out. He can shut just about anybody down. Good, solid pitcher that's getting better with more experience.
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In now, Jorge Polanco. They still go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Kepler stands at second with no outs. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Daryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Daryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Count is 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So now here is Josh Donaldson looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat.
We just turned the strip into a fashion show.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
Has a look, now the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. First and second here with nobody out. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. First pitch on its way.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. To 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled off. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
3-1 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the move is Trout. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run will score as the Twins grab the early 1-0 lead.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Up next for Minnesota, Alex Kirilloff. And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
Ready on 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. Twins forced to settle for 1. On to the second inning now for Minneapolis. It's the Twins 1 and the Angels nothing. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
First offering on its way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
Here now the 2-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Squared that one up just a little late. The next 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is right there. 1 down.
That is good. The left.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And folks, today I'm locking in on outfielder Max Kepler. I think he's just starting to scratch the surface. Bit off a couple of years trying to learn his craft a little bit. The bat's coming along. The defense has always been there. Super accurate arm, real sure-handed in the outfield.
Justin Upton the next to hit. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone all the way into the upper deck. Justin Upton with the solo home run. His second home run of the series as the Angels are back even now at 1 run apiece.
Wow. You want to know how strong this guy is? That was a changeup, and he drives it to straight center. Dead center out of the ballpark. He makes it look easy, doesn't he?
Here's Albert now.
That is it.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Again, another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Nope. fouls this one off.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Misses, ball 2.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
Skied into straightaway right. Kepler is there, 2 down.
The right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's gone just 2 for 15. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
2 out, nobody on. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. All even now at 1-1. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Byron Buxton. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking it.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting in, the catcher.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Into the box, Ryan Jeffers, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. Buxton on at first, nobody out. 1-2 to the Twins catcher. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And he finds his spot there, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And he'll dive back in safely. The 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
There goes Buxton. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit on the ground to short. Iglesias is there, and that's the second out. And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the Division Series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Max Kepler, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch of the AB now.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
2 out here and a runner at second. A bouncer up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Now here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the pitch. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 33, Max Stassi.
So there's the first out here in the Angels' third, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. The pitch.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's there. On to first, and Happ's rolling now, 2 away.
The batter, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Ready now for L.A. David Fletcher grounded out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball one.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Stepping in now, Jared Walsh. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And there's a base hit on the line. And this will kick off the base of the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 offering. Fletcher on third. Walsh at second with 2 gone. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Here's the 1-2 to short. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
The third baseman, number 6.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
The left fielder.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Here's Justin Upton now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. The 1-0 home. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now Upton with a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is the left fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Standing in now, Albert Pujols. Fouled away. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. One strike to Pujols. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Angels 6 and the Twins 1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jorge Polanco, and they could use a spark from him here.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at-bat at a time.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Polanco is retired, and there's 1 away. So 1 away now in the Minnesota third. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Nelson Cruz, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The windup and the 0-1. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
2 out, nobody on. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's been a really complete effort from his hitters today that's resulted in them averaging 2 runs per inning right now. The table setters are doing their job, and the guys behind them have risen to the challenge of getting them home. There are a lot of happy hitters and coaches down here, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Angels, the right fielder.
In now for the Angels, Dexter Fowler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
And now here is Jose Iglesias. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is to jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
1-0 the count. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kirilloff is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Max Stassi.
Next, it'll be Max Stassi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Two and one. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate. plate now, David Fletcher. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Stasi, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels leave 1. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Miguel Sano.
First baseman, Miguel.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
0-1. 1-1.
Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Miniak.
That brings up Alex Kirilloff, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
0-1 for count.
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang.
Now
the next twin up, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
He's set. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
The 1-0 is taken. Strike 1.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Here comes the 1-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Reined in. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
At the plate, Ryan Jeffers, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. On the move is Fowler. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, and it's fouled away. Simmons is truly an elite-level defender, which is a big deal given the position he plays in the middle infield. Defensive metrics have become a bigger and bigger part of evaluating players, of course, and he's consistently among the leaders in these newer categories at his position.
Yeah, you can tell his pitching staff absolutely loves him. First step quickness, soft hands, an absolute cannon for an arm. This guy fits the bill defensively.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. This is line to left. Catch is made by Upton. Here comes the runner home. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Has a look, now the pitch. A pitch out, the throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more from Game 3 after this. And now in the box, Jared Walsh.
And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him, so we'll see if it works out.
Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1 and 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. Full count now, 3 and 2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. This is drilled, but right into the shift. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And that will bring an end to the appearance by Jay Happ. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Randy Dobnak, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 68, Randy Dobnak.
So 1 gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Six runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. Swing and a flare down the line. Sano onto the grass, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the AB on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and had hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull a trigger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Simmons is there. Over to first, and that retires the side. Angels go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Max Kepler.
The right fielder, Max Kepler.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
In now, Jorge Polanco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. Fouled off. Kepler gets his lead at first, nobody out. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fowler has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Next, here is Josh Donaldson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. Runner at first here, one man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Now it would be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there. It's a steal, a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A runner on first with 2 away. Popped him up. Iglesias over to his right. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Justin Upton stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. First pitch on its way to Upton.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And that's a home run into the top tank. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as it is now 7-3.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Into the box, Albert Pujols. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 home.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Dexter Fowler will be next. The 3-0. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Dexter Fowler, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. very weakly on the ground. And he fouls this one off. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Right side. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Through 5.5, it's the Angels 7 and the Twins 3. Jaime Maria enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 51, Jaime Maria.
Ready now is Miguel Sano. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Miguel Sano.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Soft grounder left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Miniak.
Next up is Alex Miniak, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Maria was born in Panama. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Ryan Jeffers, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. It's a low changeup that's laid off.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here comes the payoff pitch.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Digging in will be Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right here.
Kirilloff on second. Jeffers at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit to first. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On to the 7th now in game 3. Angels lead it 7-3. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Max Stassi.
Max Stassi.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into center field, line drive base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Now the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Donaldson's up with it. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
To the plate now, Jared Walsh. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Two out here and a runner at second. 2-1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals. This one's down to third. Donaldson's there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Angels are out in front, 7-3. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
First pitch coming, here it is. 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a a solo shot down the line in left. His second home run of the series, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco.
Second baseman.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
And it's 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Stassi finds it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Flew out last time up.
Donaldson.
First pitch of the AB now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Iglesias is up with it. And there's out number 2.
Now back, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Striding forward now is the DH, Nelson Cruz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Short, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Here's Miguel Sano as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Another 0-2 coming, and it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. In now, Alex Kirilloff, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Twins do draw closer, however, and they do it via the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 7-4. Cody Stashak has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon.
Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
And now the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Ready with the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Stashak has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
1-2 now. Now here it comes. Here's Donaldson down at third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the left fielder, Justin Upton.
Justin Upton steps in with his eyes on history. Take a look at his work at the plate in this one as he'll shoot for his 4th homer to put himself in rare company. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ballgame.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box now, Albert Pujols, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it an 8-4 ball game.
Up next,
hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pujols, base runner at first with 1 out. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fly ball right down the line in left. Kirilov is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Jose.
So
Iglesias.
next to bat will be Jose Iglesias. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch. Slider laid off for a ball.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
A ball and a strike now. Two out with the man at first. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Angels 8 and the Twins 4. Felix Pena is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
The Angels, number 64, Felix Pena.
So now to the plate, Byron Buxton in his career versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 4.
Byron Buxton.
First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
1-1.
Popped up. Fletcher is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Next to stand in is Ryan Jeffers. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
1 out, nobody on. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Fowler. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field as it's now an 8-5 ball game. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep, a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matty, you don't see this very often, Devo, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Devo, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Well, you know, Devo, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location. And it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point. And what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
So now to the plate, Max Kepler, as he'll take a look at ball 1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 2 for 3. That evens it up, 1-1. 2-1 now to the Twins' leadoff man. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. Coming on is Fowler. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. Gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. The 1-1. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Mike Mayers trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Josh Donaldson digging in now as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. Rendon is there. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's the Angels 8 and the Twins 5. Hansel Robles enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. First pitch on the way, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. 1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
At the plate now, David Fletcher, as it's on the ground toward the hole. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional. Stepping in next, Jared Walsh. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Angels are gone in order. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Raisel Iglesias takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 32, Raisel Iglesias.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home, to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle of the way. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there. He struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
To the plate now, Miguel Sano. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano, his 2nd home run of the series, as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game. That's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in the batter's box. And this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Lo. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Iglesias stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Rendon is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
So that will bring in Byron Buxton. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the AB now. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Final strike for the Twins. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect a save.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. 8-6 the final score tonight. The Los Angeles Angels trail 2-1 in this postseason series. Andrew Heaney earns the victory on the mound. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 8 runs on 11 hits. 1 error, they left 3 men on base. For the Twins, 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. The winning pitcher is Andrew Heaney. The loss goes to Jay Happ. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance.